Okay, y'all, right here, I have one of these birdhouses from the Dollar Tree, and I got a piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to trace my house out onto that cardstock because I want to cover that hole, and I'm just going to cut it out, and then I'm going to lay it inside there and just bend it and try to get a feel for the best I can to cut it to size, because I'm going to lay it on these wood planks here from the Dollar Tree, and yeah, I'm going to cut those out with my tin snips. And then after I get that cut out, I'm going to take my knife and just clean it up. And I did that 2 times because I had 2 of those houses that I wanted to use. And I sanded it real well. And then I realized my houses are different. But, oh well, roll with it. And it turns out fine. You can't even tell it. And then, of course, I just put them in there to make sure they fit. And, well, duh, and they did. And then I'm going to take Aleene's tacky glue. I'm going to glue around it. And I'm not going to put it... Y'all see what I'm doing. I don't know why I just didn't put it on the birdhouse. It's because I'm crazy. But anyway, and then I just clean up any glue that's squished out anywhere. And then I'm going to remove the stickers. And then I'm going... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to take these... I don't know what they are. Like mini flower pots of some sort or something. I got a bunch of stuff from a flea market. And those were in there. So I'm just going to use them as little feet. They got holes all the way through them. They may be some kind of bead. I have no clue. But anyway, this was an old curtain rod. And it came in a bag of stuff I got from a flea market, right? And it's plastic, but I'm just taking it apart. It had screws in it. And I'm going to take Aleene's tacky glue and glue them together, those 2 pieces. And then I'm going to take Aleene's and I'm going to dump a bunch of hot glue in it because it's got that hole. And I'm hoping it will fill it up and just enough for that glue to stick to my birdhouse. And I have 12 tumbling tower blocks here. I put those together previously, and for my picture frame I did a while back. And I'm just going to glue them together like that with Aleene's, and I'm going to do the same thing with the Aleene's and the hot glue. Just dump a bunch in it and hope for the best, and just center it right there in the middle of it. And then I'm going to take this stain that I make. I love it. I like dark anyway, and it reminds me of Jacobian. But anyway, I'm going to stain both my birdhouses. And, yeah, that is Truffle by Waverly. Someone asked what was in it. Truffle by Waverly, burnt umber, and black. And then a little bit of black. And I mixed it with water. Anyway, and here, after I do that, I'm going to dry brush some white on it. And then I realized I went entirely too heavy. I wish the whole thing looked like that back there, but it does not. So anyway, this is Harvey, guys. This is my grandpuppy. I know. See, there's Jesse in the background. He is Cane Corso, Great Dane. Yeah, he's a good boy too. Look how big his head is. I know. Yeah. Anyway, ain't he precious? I know. Mama got work. Mama got work now. Okay. He wanted me to come upstairs and sit down so he could lay on me. And he's heavy, you guys. I love him. He's my baby. Look at his head still in there. He's a big dude, but he's precious. Anyway, so then, I just wanted to share him with you. He's my grandpuppy. But anyway, I take more of that stain and I put it over some of that white to get it back. I want it to look like old wood. And then I have 2 pieces of drop cloth that I cut out to fit the size to the front of my birdhouses, and I'm just fringing anyway, the ends and pulling the string out, yeah. And then I have this rubble and transfer from the Dollar Tree. Now, I've done this before on fabric. I don't know if y'all know you could do this, but I'm going to take that spring word and I'm going to put it on that piece of drop cloth, and it's got little pretties beside it, but not much because, I cut it out. And then I just take an extra piece. I thought my S was coming up, but no. Anyway, and then put it there. I just rub that down with my thumb. It does stick very well. And then that part at the top of that thing says tiptoe through the tulips. And I put the tulips on the bottom and tiptoe through on top because it was too long to fit across them. I thought that was so cute. And then I mess up here. So I wanted that pretty rose on there, but it was too big, and I wanted that greenery because I wanted that color on there also. So I was like, I'll just cut out the leaves, and then I'll have it, and then I can lay the rose on top of it. Ain't wrong. I mean, I did it. I mean, I can do it. I did do it. But you can see through the rose, that green. I'm like, well, that looks stupid. So I took that, that bird where I cut out Be the Light. And I was like, oh, no, it's white. Well, I forgot it was white. And I did it again. I put on this one. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm such a goober. You see me having a fit. Anyway, so I take my Cricut spatula and I scrape all that white off. You can't even tell. And what you see on there left over is a flower. It's a white flower. Y'all will see here in a minute. And then I take walnut distressing ink, and I distress my 2 little pieces of canvas all the way around the edges of it. And I know you guys, I'm still sick. Anyway, I'm going to take, that is, oh my gosh, my memory. I just did it. It's Aleene's Fabric Fusion. It's like Beacon Fabric Tack, but it's Aleene's. And I'm going to glue that to the front of my birdhouses with that. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, sorry, you guys. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. And then, oh, wow. And there, see, that's a white flower. I just wanted y'all to see. Yeah. So, anyway, and then I'm going to take, there's a lot to this one. This beautiful napkin. I love this napkin. I think Danny Steinmeier sent it to me. Danny, if I'm right. But if someone else sent it to me and I have forgotten, please let me know and I will correct that. But I've used it before. But I'm just going to take my water pen and go down the middle of it because I want one bird for one and one bird for the other. And just go around the image. I eyeballed it to see about how much I needed. And then when I do a flat edge and I want it like, I run my water pen over it and take my fingernail and just pull a little bit of that off because I don't want it being just flat, straight. You know what I mean? I want it to blend. So then I'm going to take some masking tape. I know me and masking tape. And it's a 2-ply. So I'm going to remove both plies. Make sure you get all the plies off the back of your napkin. If not, it will ruin your image. And I'm going to take Mod Podge. Whatever I do for one, I do for the other. And I'm going to do a light coat. And I'm going to line that up there with the edge of my birdhouse. I'm so sorry. Clicking my tongue. I'm thirsty. And I'm going to do the other half and just press my little bird down and then put some saran wrap over it and rub him down real good and make sure there's no wrinkles. I say him, but it's a her, and you'll see why in a minute. Anyway, and after they dry, I go ahead and coat them with Mod Podge to protect my napkin. And then, I'm going to take some of this floral foam from Dollar Tree. I'm reusing it from something else, and I'm going to cut down 2 pieces, one for each of my little birdhouse. And then I have this greenery. I think I got it 2 years ago from the Dollar Tree guys. It's like a small boxwood. I have no idea. But I want to show y'all a little hack here that can help you out whenever you're putting greenery in anything. If you bend it, you want it to like go a certain direction. Like I wanted mine to bend out away from my bird so it didn't block him. I just roll it up there and take my heat gun and warm it up. Don't melt it because you can. Ask me how I know. I make these mistakes so you don't have to. Anyway, and then I put that in that birdhouse with some Spanish moss. And then in the other one, I'm going to take and put some Spanish moss in it. And, I found that piece of vine in that Spanish moss. And I was like, let's utilize this. So I run it up and around my little birdhouse. It's so cute. I was like, first I was going to throw it away. But I'm like, wait a minute here. So I just hot glue up and around it. And I cut some little tiny leaves off another piece of that, like boxwoody stuff from the Dollar Tree that's in it. And I put 2 leaves, like, side by side, like 3 or 4 different times up through my house. Like where I put 1, later I go back and add 2. And, I didn't mean to put that in. I put this peony in it. It's so pretty. And that's it for that one. And then I'm going to take Spanish moss and put it in my other birdhouse. And with this one, I'm just going to roll up some Spanish moss. Like, see how I'm bunching it up together? I kind of roll it one way and another. And then I roll it, like, sideways, like, on itself. And that's how I make my bird nest. Like, see how I'm rolling it up there? Yeah. And then I'm just going to set it down in my little birdhouse. And then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and just squeeze it down in the middle of it. And take a spoon, because I'm generic, And I'm going to flatten that Mod Podge just down in the center of my bird house. Yeah. And then I made these little eggs out of that clay from the Dollar Tree, that Crayola clay. I do it frequently, and then when I run out, I just make more. And I painted them in dusk and Nantucket, like kind of messy coat. And here they are, and I think these, oh, I put 2 pieces of, what is that, you guys? Lavender in that one, and I think these are beautiful. You guys can make these farmhouse or anything you want, any color you want. You can do just any. This is my friend May from Craft Away with May, and you guys, today is her birthday, and we're collaborating just because I wanted to give her a shout out. Her birthday was yesterday. She turned 64. I'm lying. She just turned 52. She's only 8 years older than me. I'm lying again. She's 2 years older than me. Anyway, happy birthday, May. And that is her nickname, in case y'all were wondering. Anyway, okay, happy birthday, May. Y'all need to go check her out for her birthday and give her a subscribe. That would make her so happy. You won't be disappointed, y'all. She's funny, and she's talented, too. She kind of does things crazy like I do, but like on a whim and by the seat of her pants. You know what I mean? Half time, she don't know what she's doing either, and then it turns out to be something. Anyway, y'all seen what I did here with these 2 tomato cans. Saved them forever, and I'd already cleaned out the inside, but I had to remove the paper. And I take cottage white and kind of like steeple it like that, and then I rub it in because I want to get down in some of those cracks, but I want it not to be a full coat, you know what I mean, of the, yeah, that is territorial beige, that second. And then I'm taking cashew. Now, I did that white to be like, act as a primer, so my acrylic paint would stick better. And y'all don't have to. It's an extra step, I know. But anyway, I'm going to take my Mr. Pen here, and I'm going to measure out the center of my can, find it the best I can, and tighten up my little thing. This is a piece of cork. It's a cork sheet from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to cut out 4 pieces. This will help like any rust and stuff, covering the inside of that. And you can put it down inside your can. But these 2 pieces I'm going to put on the bottom. And then I'm going to cut out 4 altogether. And I'm going to put 2 inside of after. I use this nasty felt, y'all. Listen, if y'all recreate this, don't use that Dollar Tree felt. It ripped and everything. That stuff was an absolute disaster. It had thin spots in it and everything. But, you know, yeah. So I'm just cutting it out to size. And I roll it up there a little bit, like fold it over on itself. And I'm going to take that Fabric Fusion again, and I'm paint it all on the inside of my can. I'm just going to take my hand and rub that glue all in on the inside of that can, and put my felt back down in there, and just wrap it around the inside of the can to cover it, you know. And then I take a lighter and I burn off those fuzzy pieces that's hanging off the edge. I know, but that's what I did. How you guys are doing? I know this seems like forever, but anyway, you guys. Oh, and then I put the other 2 pieces down inside my can. And then I got these from Temu, and they are the cutest things ever. I have so many cute little things for Easter, but I take packing tape and I put it on the back of my paper, and I pull off like a layer of that paper. Sometimes I'll pull off 2 layers, but I do this with regular printer paper also, because it makes your image more like a napkin, and it thins it out, and it's easier to work with. Like that paper was really stiff, and I just did not want to fight it, you know, Mod Podging it on that can. So if you're scared to do it, I would just get a regular piece of printer paper, print something out, and practice. It's real easy. As long as you go easy and don't go in like a gorilla, you know what I mean? You can pull it off and it'll be fine. But I dry my paper after I use my water there to tear down my paper to wet. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, y'all. I went off on a tangent. I'm ready to fall asleep. But anyway, I know I'm always sick. I can't help it. It drives me insane. But, you know, good Lord's got me, because I did something stupid this weekend. And I'm just like, you know, he's good to me. He's good to me. And if you all want to know how good he can be and you don't know him, email me. You know, I've said this so many times. And if somebody doesn't like it, in the beginning, y'all saw I'm not ashamed. And you can go to some other channel and watch, because one day every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that he is Lord. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, you guys. Sorry, I got off on that. I got these clay molds from, who knows, I think Amazon or Temu or somewhere. And I'm going to take that clay from Dollar Tree. The reason I used it is because I opened it, because some of y'all want to see how I made my little teeny tiny carrots, and I did that in this video, but I just kept it because it was open. But y'all see what I did there, and I cut off the excess from the side. And you know, I love that clay, that Crayola, whatever it is, for a lot of stuff. But this, no. Anyway, as soon as that hot glue hit that stuff, man, it was instant tacky. I was sticky all over, and I don't know how that happened. But that is one of those little round, I don't know what they are. They came from Hobby Lobby, 4 in a pack for a certain price, and I got them when they were 40% off or something. I had to make a half of one of those, and I cut off the edge there to make it flat, because, like I said, that clay is not the best. And as soon as I put it up there just to measure it, to see how much I needed, it stuck to it instantly, and I couldn't get it off. And if I pulled it with a stretch, I just went with it. And that was dumb, because I laid my can down on the side and flattened one side. Had to fix that. But anyway, sorry. So, and then I'm making little roses here. I'm sorry, you guys. I just, I don't know. I want to make this can all pretty, and I got all this stuff, and I never use it, and I need to. You know? I don't know why I screamed it, but you know! Anyway, and I just made some little roses and some leaves and dirt, and so I laid them out to see where I may want to put them. And normally with regular clay, you can lay it down and see, and then move the clay. But not with this. As soon as I stuck it, you know, on each other, it was stuck, y'all. So I'm like, well, here we go. I hope I like this pattern. And I didn't really, but I was stuck with it. But I just take wood glue, and that's how you attach all that clay. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. Oh, I was born a rambling woman. Anyway, go check out May, you guys. I'm telling you, I know a lot of you have, but she's so funny to me, and I think she's really talented. She's such a good friend, and I just think it'd be a good thing to do for her birthday. You know, because she just moved across the country and had to spend her birthday alone, and just show her some love, you guys. Anyway, I painted my leaves that English ivy green, and I painted barn red some of the flowers, and I painted that summer porch by Folk Art. That is chalk paint, so I always mix chalk paint with water if I'm painting anything like that. And then I used a pink, and that's all I did was paint them. And I painted the little cashew, and I painted a knob in English ivy. And I'm taking walnut distressing and just distressing my entire lid. If y'all don't like distressing, don't do it. I thought these would be cute. Like if you was at work and you wanted something cheap to give your, employees or just people you work with. You give a little check to a woman, you put a little handle on it, make it a little Easter basket, and put some candy in it or some soap, lotion, something nice. And then make the one with the lid for some guy. And put him some, I don't know, toothpicks in. Anyway, I just added some of those flowers from the Dollar Tree and some baby eucalyptus and some peonies, little tiny peonies. And that's it for that one. And I actually was going to turn it to an Easter basket, and I ran out of time. But here they are, y'all, and I think these are adorable. I absolutely do. Look at them all. And I like my lid. I wish I would have painted the side of it something different. Yeah, because it's like that. That distressing ink just did not do anything for it, Look at it. It made it gray looking. And then I was showing you, but I don't know. I should have used the knob. So then I was like, oh, use the knob. And I don't know. Anyway, I hope y'all like these. I do. Yes, and apparently it's crafterson time. This is all I had. Grammy, look at that wreath. And oh, that bunny rabbit is to die. Look at it with its little legs crossed. It's so cute. and Clarissa. I hope I said that right. These are beautiful. I just love those. Those hearts. They're just gorgeous. Great job, you guys. Okay, right here. This is I'm a duping of May. Well, mine's different, but you know, the inspiration's totally from her. And soon as she made this, I was like, I've got to have that in my life. But anyway, that came from Hobby Lobby last year for $2.49 at 40% off. You guys, not bad. You know what I mean? But first, I start taking burnt umber, and I wish I hadn't done that because I had this idea in my head that to make it look like it was burnt, and yeah, that didn't do it. And I went totally too heavy, but I went light at first. And I was like, I don't know. I wish I hadn't done it at all, and I wish I'd done what you all see later. But I painted that round in territorial beige, and then I heavily distress it with cashew. Mm-hmm. And then after I do that, I hit those edges real hard too. I go in with, oh my gosh, how long am I going to do this? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I go in with that vintage photo. And you guys, I was really digging the way this was looking. And I was like, okay. And you know, everybody's different. So you could do yours however you want. I mean, May did not do hers like this, but yeah. And then I go in with Walnut Distressing Ink. And I'm so sorry, you guys. And I'm still doing it. I've lost my mind. But I take a lighter and I start burning it. Because that's what I should have done from the beginning. And I burnt my letters and stuff more. But if I had to do it all over again, I would have left it that raw wood. And then I would have burned it with my lighter. But if y'all are not comfortable with this, please don't do it. Don't try it. You know, because I don't want you to catch yourself on fire. Anyway, I didn't let it dry all the way, and I added my Mod Podge, and I'm like, dude, really? Really? So, I mean, there I was stuck with it, and I could have flipped it over, but I was like, I don't have time. But I like how it turned out. And that beautiful image came from May. She got that from me last year after I saw hers, and, you know, and she's so sweet. And I love it. And it came from DecoupageNapkins.com. Now, I'm an affiliate, and you can go to their website, and the link will be in my description box, and you can find images like that. That's beautiful. And the first time you go, you get $5 off. But I would suggest, if you wanted to do it, please go to May's channel and do it from there, because she was the one that originally bought it, not me. So, anyway, I lay my image down after my Mod Podge dries and some parchment paper, and I'm ironing it out. It activates that Mod Podge, heats it up, and ta-da, gets all the wrinkles out for the most part. And I take these little tiny cubes Miss Valerie Allison sent me, and I'm positioning them in a way you won't be able to see them from the other side, and I glue them with Aleene's Tacky Glue. And then I'm going to take some fairy lights and run it through one of my hose, my hanger hose. And then I was like, you got to seal it with Mod Podge because I want to protect that image. And then it started bubbling. I'm like, why is that? I think it was that distressing ink, too much of it or something. But if your image bubbles or wrinkles, if you don't iron it again, because it looks funky with that Mod Podge. So if you just heat it with your heat gun or a hair dryer or something like that, and take a piece of parchment paper and lay it on it and rub that wrinkle or bubble out, and it comes out beautiful. And then I'm going to take my fairy lights. Now, it's still through my sign. If you do that, just make sure you flip it in the right direction to where it will close like on a book on itself, and don't do it backwards. You know what I mean? You're like, what are you even talking about? But anyway, I just hot glue my fairy lights. I was given a suggestion about something else to do with these lights. Not tape, something else, and I totally forgot. But anyway, so I was trying to show you how I went around not hitting them gaps. I just stayed on the thing. But I seal my lights on with extra hot glue after I get it done. And then I'm taking Aleene's and I'm gluing it together. And I originally made a hanger with these beads for Miss Lisa Floyd. Thank you guys so much for everything you buy for me. I appreciate it. And then I end up not using it because I didn't like how I placed the beads. So I'm going to take it off when I have time and replace them how I like them and rehang it. But I love this, and I think it's beautiful, and I know y'all cannot see it that well, the words and stuff like that. But, I mean, you can in real life, and maybe I can make it lighter. But let me tell you what, when that light is on, I love that, and I cannot wait for that to be lit up from my front door for everybody to see because it is gorgeous, and I love it so, so very much. I do. Thanks, May. Don't forget to check out May, you guys. Okay, y'all, right here. I got some of that moss. I looked for it in Dollar Tree last year and couldn't find it, so I went and got some from somewhere else. I don't know. Walmart, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, they all have it. But I was like, I don't want to stand and cut all this. And I got my electric scissors, and I was like, this will never work. And it chopped up that moss like it was nothing. Like I was mowing some lawn, y'all, weed eating. Anyway, look at it. And I was like so happy because I needed a lot of it. And if you just take your knife, or your scissors, and a lot of y'all have bought this, and just pile up your moss and just aim it down in it, cuts it real good. But I'm going to take that little wood bunny from the Dollar Tree and hot glue, and I'm going to go to town, y'all. Dirt, 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 dirt. That's not going to town. What is that? Is that Lone Ranger? Lone Ranger? I don't know. When I was little, I used to claim Lone Ranger. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, yeah, and then I just glue that moss down and cut off the excess. I've totally lost my train of thought again. I'm so sleepy. Oh, no. Anyway, I hope you all are staying well. You guys, you all see what I'm doing, but we have a sweet friend in here. Her name is Barbara Stump, and her husband Larry, and they both watch my channel, and she's been with me. They've been with me for years, and I love them to pieces. But Larry was put in the hospice Monday. Could you all please say a prayer for him? Because, I don't know, they're family, you know? Anyway, I love you guys. I took and hot glued my bunny to that little fence thing that Miss Susie I went to church with gave me. And then that is a repurposed sign from last year. It says Happy Easter, and I'm gluing it to the front of him. And then those big honking carrots I made 2 or 3 years ago, I'm going to put them down in my little fence thing here. And I was going to give him a bow tie, and I totally forgot. But this is it, and that was easy. And I love that. I love those big carrots, you guys. I find a way to set them out even when it's not Easter. I don't know why. I just do. Anyway, okay, you guys. So, right here is where I open that clay. And I just tear off pieces, and I just make little balls, and then I just start forming them into carrots, that simple. And I do different shapes and different sizes, and you can go as big or as little as you want. Trust me, I've made some wee tiny ones, and I just keep doing that until I get a bunch of them. I hadn't made any in 3 years because the ones I had lasted me that long. Oh, gosh. But anyway, I'm so sorry. After I do that, I take oh, my goodness. Anyway, I don't know where, I don't know. I take my little knife and I make little teeny tiny, like dents in my carrots. I mean, it may cut it some, but just barely push on it. It doesn't take much. Because I'm extra, of course, I go completely all out. Y'all can see here, I think. And then I take little pieces of greenery while it's still wet, and I just start sticking it in there. Hey, don't forget to check out May, you guys. Craft Away with May. May, it's your birthday. Anyway, and I just keep doing that with different pieces and everything like that. So, yep. And then, well, okay, let's stop this. And then I paint them all in pumpkin orange by Waverly. And then I distress them, I tell you I'm extra, with truffle by Waverly. And these are so adorable, you guys. I stick them in everything and on bows. But ain't it cute? This next one's my favorite. Not that one, but it's cute. And then this next one here is my favorite. I know it's silly, but look how cute it is. Anyway. And I make those little eggs the same way with that clay. And here's everything, you guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here and coming back every week to watch my insanity. I appreciate it so very much. And I appreciate you guys. And I thank you guys for the prayers and being so good to me. I love y'all. Think the world of you. I truly do. Pray y'all have a blessed week. And I don't know, just craft and relax and don't get stressed out and have a good time. Yeah. I hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day. Yeah. I worked, so, that's how it is. But anyway, all right, you guys. And the next one is, with the light out again. And I think that's pretty. And I love you guys. Bye. I don't want to exclude these. I want to make sure that I just want to show them you guys. So anyway, I got a bunch of beautiful Christmas cards, and this one, look how pretty. Oh, it's from Lowly Beck. It's so pretty. Look at that. I know. And I love these. I had them hanging up. This one's Cynthia Roden. Miss Cynthia, she's been with me a long time. A long time. This one's gorgeous. Did you make this? This was sitting on my desk in one of my videos. There are a couple of DIYs, and I was just like, this is just gorgeous. I know I'm going to, I hope Morales, is that how you say his name? It's beautiful. I think this is homemade. It looks like, I could be very wrong, but it's so pretty. I love that. I love that. That's Diana Morales. Is that right? I think, yeah. This is so cute. This is funny. Her screen name is Care Bear 18100. It's Jennifer Miller. And this, look how cute that is. But she sent me this little thing right here. I'm going to put that on my keychain. You guys know that I have a giant keychain of stuff from y'all, and that's what it's made. Oh, here it is. And it's got all these little my little holly tail, my cross, my little angel, my praying hands, another little angel, and this controls my camera on and off. So I put little pieces in here, and then I have other pieces hanging up, like wait a minute, they're hanging here on my light. Oh no, post. And so I can look at them all the time. They're stuck. What is wrong? Oh, I buckled them down there so they wouldn't go anywhere. And now, well, they're not going anywhere. I can't even get them off. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to have to pause it. Oh, there's one. One down and one to go. Oh, my goodness. Well, they're stuck on this Christmas bulb topper. You guys are like, get over here. Who cares? But piece of crap. I'm gonna have to cut this with scissors. Make sure I don't. Goodness gravy. Oh, there went my nose hat. But anyway, my Highland cow. I wanted to put them on my keychain, but I kind of like just hanging there so I could see them. And this is so cute. It says, I wish you lived next door. You know how many of y'all have said that to me? And I'm just like, that is precious. Valerie Allison got that. And I keep all that stuff hanging around here because I just enjoy it. I enjoy looking at it. Like, okay. Jarvelin made this little cane for me for Christmas, but this stays on my desk year round. I keep skewers in it. I mean, and then I got other things hanging on the wall and sitting over there that you guys have given me, and when y'all give me stuff like that, like little knick-knacky things, I keep them and I hang them up and I put them around, and I have every card that's ever been sent to me or note or everything, and I honestly do plan on putting them on that wall. It's finding the time, but and I appreciate all that stuff, you guys, and it just means the world to me. Little DIYs like my Valentine's Day heart that Deborah Broussard made me. I put it on my door every year. But anyway, I just and this is from Jackie Milton. She's crazy, bless her heart. Just love her to death. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And then this one's so pretty. So so pretty. I just like, oh my goodness. It just, I love it. And this one's from Sharon Hendricks. Look at that. Oh, because you all know I love the Lord. You know I do. I hope y'all know. And if anybody's new and don't know, and you don't like that, then, I mean, you can stay around for the crafts and we can still be friends. But, you know, we just have different opinions. But I love my Jesus. But this one I think is homemade. And this one's just too cute. I really loved it. But Roxana Gregg. But first I was confused. And I was like, oh. And, you know, I was like, oh, wait a minute. That opens up. I got a little note. I know. I don't want to get them mixed up in the wrong envelope. But this, oh, this is so cute. But anyway, I know, right? You guys are just too good to me. And I think this is Lindy. Lindy. Look, oh, the little kiddos. And I would like, and look at the little napkins that came in it. They're so adorable. I would like to DIY with them, but then I would have so many that, what would I do with them all? And I'm just like, oh, and this one, Dottie. This is so cute. Dottie Bartlett. I used to have my entire kitchen decorated in Coca-Cola, and man, that totally went. And then this one, let me see. Kathy Franco. I got another card from her yesterday in the mail with money in it. Kathy, girl, anyway, I did not make that advent calendar for you to send me money for. That was not why. Anyway, that's them. I think that's all of them. If not, I'll pop one on here. But this is from Miss Tony Priestley, and well, here's her card. Yeah, let me get it. So pretty. My favorite song. My favorite Christmas song. Oh, Holy Night. Did you know that? You remember that, Tony? Tony sent me other things stuff before, but I think that I say so much. I just think I know I told y'all that. Yeah. But these are so cute, and I want to hang one up on one of those chains and put one on my keychain. But they will be going on the tree, and my Christmas tree upstairs is DIY, or yeah, little things y'all made me or got for me and stuff. But y'all, look! Oh my goodness! I love these little things. Yes, and I'd like to have one hanging around, and I'll write your name on the back of them, because with that early onset dementia, you guys, I'm getting slipperier and slipperier. I just forgetting more and more things because I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But, you know, thank you guys very much. I appreciated all these. Yeah, I'm going to try to send out cards again next year, so don't hold your breath, and if Jesus tarries. But I'm going to try. It was a lot last year. I had my hands full year before last, 2023. And this year was so crazy, though. But anyway, thank you guys.